crab. Adam's turn. What happened?
Tried to jump in, then it got too deep. What's up, guys? We're back out in the kayak again today. And today's target is crab. Now, normally, I don't really like to go out and take out the kayak, bring out all this gear just to go for crab. I like to do it with a fishing adventure. But today, I don't know if you can tell, but it is like premier conditions today. Super calm, no wind, no rain. So I couldn't resist. All I got today, no fishing poles, just 3 crab traps right behind me here. We're gonna see if we can get some crab. So I'm with Outdoor Chef Life, Kaku and Nick Fish this morning, and they're pulling pots back there in shallow, about 30 feet of water-ish. But I'm gonna drop mine out a little deeper, just because that's where I've had good success before. I'm gonna look for around 50-ish feet of water, and we'll see if there's any crabs out there. All right, guys, so we made it out to 50 feet of water here. I got my crab trap set up, and let me just show you really quickly how this thing works. So it's a little cage, and then it's got these openings right here, and those are for the crabs to crawl in, but the openings only go one way. So ideally, the crabs crawl in right here, and then they get stuck inside feeding on our bait, which today is chicken. And you can use any kind of old fish carcass, but if you run out of fish carcass and you need to buy something at the store, oftentimes the cheapest and most effective next best bait is chicken. So that's what I have in here today. They last a long time, and these crabs don't seem to mind it either. So we got our crab trap tied to a harness to 100 feet of lead core rope, and then a buoy way back there. And I'll leave all that linked in the description below if you want to get one for yourself. But super simple setup. These traps right here, they're Danielson crab pots. They fold up and collapse when you're not using them, so they don't take up a bunch of space when you're storing them at home or whatever. So yeah, there it is, going down 51 feet of water. And when I'm dropping them down, I like to maintain contact with the crab pot just to make sure that when the pot hits the bottom, it hits flush on the ocean floor. Because if the pot is tilted anyway, it may keep one of those doors open and allow more opportunity for the crabs to get out. There it is, 52 feet. And then always when you're crab fishing, you want to make sure you mark your spot. This is waypoint number whatever, because it's a big ocean, and just because you think you know where you are doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be able to come back and find it, not very easily at least. So having a GPS on board, whether it be your phone or the fish finder itself, is super useful. So anyway, there's one down, 2 more to go. Now in 53 feet of water, and pot number 2 going down. And last but not least, our 3rd and final pot. And we're in 55 feet of water now. This will be my deepest one. I have 100 feet of rope, so plenty of line to make sure that float doesn't get pulled under by the current. You want to have at least, I'd say at least 20% more than what depth you're at. So if you're at 50 feet, you want to have at least 60 feet of rope. If you're at 100, at least 120. That's all for now. We'll come back in a couple hours. It's 8:30 now, so I think I'll come back at like 10:30, maybe 11. And hopefully some crabs have crawled in there. So we'll catch you back in a few hours. Well, that was fun. So my pots have been sitting out there for about 2 hours, and now we are going back out to go check them. Hopefully, if all goes as planned, they'll be full of crap. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. I was just thinking on the way out here, this crabbing is like a totally different kind of exciting as compared to fishing. You know, fishing is like you never know when you're gonna catch that big fish, but crabbing is like you know exactly when the payout's gonna come. It's just kind of how big, or is there gonna be a payout at all. So this is the point in the video where we find out. And initial reaction is it feels decent. Definitely some weight on there. There's got to be something in there. This is my workout for the day. Oh, yep, there's definitely some crab in there. All right. Not terrible, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Dungeness and 1 rock crab, good sized rock crab. So let's take these out and see what we're working with. All right, so here's that rock crab. Look at that big claw. We'll keep this one. These need to be 4 inches here in California in order to keep. That one's definitely 4. I'd say it's probably about 6. We'll keep that one. These dungies, I don't know, these look kind of small. Female. Yep, too small. Too small. This one's a male. Let's see this one. Oh, this is a keeper. It's not a giant, but it'll keep. It's about 5 7/8, so definitely big enough. These need to be 5 3/4. There's 1 keeper Dungeness. This one, definitely too small. Also, it's a female. And 1 more female, too small. All right, so 1 keeper rock crab and 1 Dungeness in the first pot. So we're not going home empty-handed, but hopefully the next 2 pots pay off a little bit more than this one did. All right, here we go with pot number 2. This is actually my favorite pot. I know they're all basically the same, but I don't know, I just like this one better. Feels nicer.
Oh,
something in there.
Good, man. Looks good. Big one. Oh, nice. That looks like at least,
maybe.
One.
Nope, not quite. Just barely.
Oh no.
5 5/8. So next season. This one's definitely too small. Nope, not quite.
1 claw matches your other one.
Yeah, this one's a keeper, but I think I'm gonna toss him back. Rock crab are kind of known for their claws. That's where most of the meat is, and this one's already missing one. It's not that big, so I'll let someone else get this one. All right, this is the 3rd and final pot. Let's see. This one's actually been soaking the longest, so we'll see. Maybe that helped it out a little bit. This is my buoy. Yep, it's got my Go ID there. We put that on there just a different way, to differentiate from the other buoys, because a lot of the buoys look very similar. And B, if you lost your pot out here and EFG was able to come and find it at some point, they could come find you because it has the ID number is connected to your fishing license. Oh yeah, there's some in there. All right, it's the best one for sure. All right, not bad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Dungeness and 2 rock crabs. Oh, I don't know though, we'll see. I'm not sure any of these are keepers. There's a small, small, female, small. rounded female.
Because the big ones, I think, can rip off the little ones' arms so easy. They get bullied
That's
around.
true. Don't these crabs know anything about social distancing?
That's way too many crabs in one little spot.
6 feet apart, come on. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. The crabbing right now is super tough. I think Nick was saying that there's some commercial pressure earlier this week, so I think that might have really hampered the crab populations around here, because normally this area is pretty secluded and not too much fishing pressure from other boaters. It's kind of hard to get to unless you have a kayak, so I don't know. We'll see. At least we did catch a few keepers, so not all for waste, and we'll have a nice dinner to go with it. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out any of this gear, the buoys, the rope, the crab pots itself, I'll leave it all linked in the description below. And other than that, we only have about 1 week left until the real fishing starts. Rockfish, salmon's right behind it, and coming up after that, halibut. Also, make sure you check out Taku, Outdoor Chef Life. I'm sure he'll make something far beyond anything that I've ever made with his crab. You got a couple keepers also, as well as Nick Fish. I'll leave them both linked in the description below. So I hope you guys are all staying safe out there, practicing your social distancing. And until the next video, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.